What up, YouTube? To CFX here, back with another video. And for a moment, let's step back from trading, right? Let's take a step back from trading and reflect. And the reason I say that is because no matter how much you know about these markets, if you're not right mentally, you're gonna forever lose. Just point blank period. You're gonna forever lose. So what I want to talk about today is, I'm pretty sure we've all had this feeling of 1 week we're on top of the world, right? We feel like we can't lose. We're on top of the world. We winning every single trade here in TP. We having some of the biggest gains that we've ever seen. And then the next week, we're losing. Then the week after that, we're losing even more. And it just, you go into a cycle of just losing trades and you're trying to figure out what's going on. Right? You think you didn't change anything about how you was taking trades, or you think you didn't go into the market seeing things differently and handling things differently. But truth is, you did. You did. And as a beginner trader, it's something that we all deal with and come across at some point in time, where confidence morph into overconfidence. And we do not want to do that. Never let a day go by or a week go by, depending on how you trade, where you go into the markets without checking yourself first. You have to check yourself every single time before you look into the market. Humble yourself and ground yourself before you step back into the market. And the reason that's to why is because you're going to start unconsciously taking shortcuts every time you go into the market. You're going to drop some of the procedures that you used to follow before you take a trade, and then you're going to find yourself losing them because that one little thing that you usually check for, or that one confirmation that you used to have, you're disregarding it now because you have the other 2 or 3 confirmations. No. You know what allows you to win. So why are you taking out one of the... It's like putting something together. You have 4 screws. You know that you need all 4 screws for it to hold together. But you take out one, or one of them come loose, right? One of them come loose and you're just procrastinating on tightening back up. Well, eventually it's going to fall apart. You need all of the pieces for everything to work. Whether it's all of the confirmations or it's just yourself mentally. Because at the end of the day, we can only control what we can control, right? Well, that means you need to be in the right space mentally for having everything that you can control when it comes to lot sizes, entry, and where you get out at. So, at the end of the day, you need to have yourself in check. Know what you're looking for, and know, based on the entry that you got in at, how much are you willing to risk? Did you get in at a alright entry, or did you get in at a great entry to where you should have minimum drawdown? Did you get in a little late, so you're going to decrease your size position? What is it? You have to know those things. And then if you did get in late, then you know that you're not going to be able to take that full. Let's say you usually go for 100 pips. Well, you got in a little bit late, so now I got to go for 50. Or maybe 30. Simple things like that is how you check yourself. And it's very important as a trader to recognize. Also, just knowing when you're in sync with the market. I took a break from trading this week. Why? Because last week I already had a bad week trading. I had started off this week rough. You know what? I'm just step back. And that also means turning off all of the alerts that you have set, or stopping them from coming to your phone so you don't even look at the market. I haven't looked at the market, or I didn't look at the market until today, or last night rather, which is last Thursday, or Thursday night, I mean. That was my first time looking at the market from Sunday. Take a break. It's okay. Know when you're not in sync with the market and everything is not flowing the way that you want it to, or when the market is just moving wildly and you know that the way that you trade does not work for this type of movement. Know that. And do not go chasing the market. Because the moment you start chasing the market, it's just like when you used to play basketball and the defender reach for the ball. All right, you reach, I'm gonna teach. The market gonna teach you a lesson. I'm telling you, it's gonna teach you a lesson. Never go chasing the market, because it's always gonna leave you in the dust. That's one of the main things that a lot of people have to learn. Just because the market is open, it does not mean you have to trade it. Don't get so attached to having to make money every single day. It's not that important. I'm gonna be honest. You do not have to try to make money every single day and trade the market just because it's open. Because the moment that you get into that mindset of where, oh, I gotta trade the market, I gotta make money, all right, you're gonna end up with a blown account. I'm telling you. I'm just being straight up honest. You're gonna end up with a blown account. So the moment that you feel like you're on top of the world, check yourself. Every single trade that you take after a big winning streak, I want you to think of, okay, is this a trade that I would take if I had $100 account? Am I willing to take this loss if I was to lose this trade? How much would I lose if I was to take this trade? And then most of us, when we start thinking like that, the fear of losing take over. But some of us need that, because losing is part of trading. You're going to lose. Regardless, you're going to lose. You might as well get over it. But let that fear of losing feed you information. And the type of information I am talking about is, let it tell you, okay, let's be straight up honest. Yes, I really want to take this trade, but what if I lose? Am I willing to take this loss? Am I willing to lose this much money? And then if I do lose, did I follow my procedures? Did I wait for every confirmation that I usually wait for before I take a trade? And if you can answer all of those questions, then you're going to be able to live with that loss more. I'm telling you, you're going to be able to live with it. Because you know the way that you trade works. And if you don't know if it works, then you need to figure out a way to make it work. Change some things up. Back test. A lot of people don't back test in this community. And that's one of the problems. You have to back test in order to know what works or not, what works for you. So, check yourself. Humble yourself, or you're going to go on a losing streak. And it's not going to feel good. So if you feel on top of the world, but you want to stay feeling like that, then you have to keep yourself in check every single time that you step into the market. And do not stray away from anything that you were doing before to allow you to win, or that allowed you to win. And then even if you are winning, stay a student to the game. Do not feel like you know it all or you have everything set so you can just go on about your day and continue trading. No, stay a student. It's always more that you can learn. Back test. Figure out how to get better entries. Figure out how far the market may travel. Okay, if the market do this, I know it's going to do that next. Because in the market, it's always something new to learn. And then you can always go learn from other people. Right? So, that's all I got for y'all today. Just quick little talk. Maybe I needed this for myself. But if you guys are following along with the 10 account challenge, I did take a break from trading this week, but I will be back next week. Well, I did just take some trades last night because the setup that I was looking for, or setups that I was finally looking for, finally happened. So I am in the market. I'm gonna update you guys on those when I release the next episode. But if you guys enjoyed this video, if this helped you guys, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, man. I'm gonna see y'all in this video. I'm out.